The year was 1935. The world was in the midst of significant change, and the financial landscape was no exception. America was clawing its way out of the Great Depression. The economy was fragile and the future uncertain. The financial world was reeling from the aftermath of the stock market crash of 1929. Banks had failed, and trust in financial institutions was at an all-time low. From this turmoil, a new kind of financial powerhouse emerged: Morgan Stanley. It was a beacon of hope in a time of despair. Henry S. Morgan and Harold Stanley, veterans of the old guard, saw an opportunity. They envisioned a firm that could restore confidence and drive economic recovery. They knew Wall Street needed a fresh start. The old ways had failed, and it was time for innovation and new ideas. They were bold, they were ambitious, they were determined to make a difference in a world that desperately needed change, and they were ready to rewrite the rules of finance. Their vision was clear: to create a firm that was not just about profits, but about building lasting relationships and providing unparalleled service. From the beginning, Morgan Stanley was different. They focused on long-term success rather than short-term gains. They weren't just bankers, they were partners to their clients, advisors who helped businesses grow and thrive. Their approach was holistic, considering the broader impact of their decisions. Their reputation was built on integrity and a commitment to excellence. They believed in doing the right thing, even when it wasn't the easiest path. The early days were about more than just making money. It was about setting a new standard in the financial industry. It was about building a legacy. Word spread quickly. Morgan Stanley's innovative approach and unwavering principles attracted attention. Morgan Stanley became the go-to firm for companies seeking capital and strategic guidance. They were trusted advisors in a time of uncertainty. They were pioneers in the underwriting business, helping companies go public and access the capital they needed to grow. Their expertise was unmatched. Their success was a testament to their vision and their unwavering belief in the power of American ingenuity. Morgan Stanley's story is one of resilience, innovation, and a commitment to excellence that continues to this day. Fast forward to the 1970s, a decade of transformation and upheaval. The American economy was changing rapidly, driven by industrial growth and urbanization. Companies were merging and acquiring at an unprecedented rate, reshaping the corporate landscape. Morgan Stanley was right there on the front lines, leading the charge with innovative strategies and bold moves. They weren't afraid to push boundaries and innovate, embracing new technologies and methodologies. They created new financial instruments and strategies that would become industry standards. They were the architects of some of the biggest and most complex deals in history, deals that would shape the future of finance. Their mergers and acquisitions team became legendary, known for their expertise and precision. They were the best in the business, known for their sharp minds and their ability to get deals done efficiently and effectively. They understood that M&A wasn't just about crunching numbers, it was about vision and strategy. It was about understanding the strategic goals of their clients and aligning them with market opportunities. It was about creating value, not just for shareholders but for all stakeholders, ensuring sustainable growth and success. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. The journey was fraught with challenges and uncertainties. The 1980s and 1990s brought new challenges, including economic downturns and financial crises. The financial world was rocked by scandals and crises, shaking the foundations of trust and stability. Competition was fiercer than ever, with new players entering the market and old rivals stepping up their game. Morgan Stanley faced these headwinds with the same grit and determination that had defined their early years, never backing down. They adapted, they evolved, and they emerged stronger than ever, ready to face the future with renewed vigor and vision. Then came the storm of 2008. It was a year that would go down in history as one of the most tumultuous times for the global economy. The financial world was shaken to its core, and the ripple effects were felt far and wide. The global financial crisis threatened to bring the entire system crashing down. Stock markets plummeted, and the value of assets evaporated almost overnight. The sense of panic was palpable, and the future seemed uncertain. Banks were failing, markets were in freefall. The financial institutions that people had trusted for decades were suddenly on the brink of collapse. It was a time when the very foundation of the global financial system was being questioned. It was a time of unprecedented uncertainty and fear. People were losing their jobs, their homes, and their savings. The anxiety was not just confined to Wall Street, it spread to Main Street and beyond, affecting millions of lives. But even in the darkest hour, Morgan Stanley stood firm. The company faced immense pressure, but its leadership and employees were determined to navigate through the storm. They knew that their actions during this crisis would define their legacy. They made tough choices, they took decisive action. The leadership team worked around the clock, analyzing data, assessing risks, and making strategic decisions that would ensure the company's survival. It was a period of intense focus and unwavering resolve, and they never lost sight of their commitment to their clients and their employees. Despite the chaos, Morgan Stanley continued to provide guidance and support to those who depended on them. Their dedication to service remained a cornerstone of their strategy. Their survival was a testament to their resilience, but also to their strategic foresight. They had prepared for challenging times, and their planning paid off. The company's ability to adapt and respond to the crisis was remarkable. Years earlier, they had formed a critical partnership with Mitsubishi UFJ Financial Group, MUFG. This alliance was not just a business decision, it was a strategic move that would prove invaluable during the crisis. This alliance proved to be a lifeline, providing Morgan Stanley with the capital and stability it needed to weather the storm. The partnership with MUFG brought in much-needed resources and confidence, allowing Morgan Stanley to navigate the turbulent waters. It was a masterstroke of strategic thinking, a move that would secure their future for years to come. The foresight to build such a partnership demonstrated Morgan Stanley's ability to think ahead and plan for the long term. The crisis reshaped the financial landscape, but it also presented an opportunity for Morgan Stanley to redefine itself. They emerged from the crisis stronger, more resilient, and more committed to their core values. They doubled down on their commitment to risk management and regulatory compliance. They understood that rebuilding trust required not just words, but actions. They implemented rigorous standards to ensure transparency and accountability. They knew they had to regain the trust of their clients and the public. And they did. Through consistent effort, clear communication, and a renewed focus on their clients' needs, Morgan Stanley rebuilt its reputation and emerged as a trusted leader in the financial industry. Today, Morgan Stanley is a global financial powerhouse. They're a leader in investment banking, wealth management, and securities trading. But they're more than just a bank. They're a trusted advisor to individuals, institutions, and governments around the world. They're using their expertise to help clients achieve their financial goals and build a better future. Their story is a testament to the power of resilience, strategic thinking, and innovation. From their humble beginnings in 1935, they've weathered every storm and emerged stronger each time. They've never been afraid to embrace change and adapt to the times, and they've never lost sight of their core values: integrity, excellence, and a commitment to their clients. As we look to the future, one thing is certain: Morgan Stanley will continue to be a force to be reckoned with. They have the experience, the expertise, and the unwavering commitment to excellence to navigate the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. They're not just shaping the future of finance, they're shaping the future of our world.